Hey guys, we'll go back to another video of Impossible Mowers, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys a quick update on the Explorer, where we're at with that, and Krusty with the Predator 212, because both projects are really close to coming to a close, or at least one of them is. Starting off with the Explorer here, if you guys are new to the channel, we got this 04 Explorer for free at my parents' old house, and we revived it, brought it back to life. It only has 151,000 miles on it, and we were able to drive it home. But there were a couple of serious problems with it. It had a hard time idling. It still has a hard time idling. The handling was terrible because it needs wheel bearings and sway bars, and it has no brakes. So, you know, and when we drove it home, it also had very shitty tires. So it needs a lot of work. But over the month, over this month, and just over the year, actually, just in general, we've been just absolutely going ham. I have at least going ham on buying parts. What I don't want to do, guys, is I don't want to make a video on this unit and not have all the parts, because then, you know, there's a waiting period, and I want to have everything on deck so we can just pump out videos left and right. Now, with that said, while we have been ordering parts, we also have been thinking about this tailgate. A tree branch landed on it while it was sitting at the property, you know, stuff happens. You can't control Mother Nature all the time. So we had that window. This whole tailgate is just actually kind of ruined. So we have actually sourced one out at a junkyard, and we will be picking that up next month because we just have so much we're doing this month. I don't think we'll be able to get a chance to pick it up, but the guy at the junkyard actually was able to set it aside for me. So it's a good deal all the way around. But you can see the damage here. It's just right there's where it landed, and the branch just boom took out the whole tailgate. But we'll get it fixed. And then with this rear quarter window, that was a mistake we made many years ago, before the channel was even a thing. We've had this for many years. There was an air compressor moving around in here. One of the straps broke when taking a turn, and the air compressor handle came through and bashed out the window. But we also got one of those coming as well. So as far as the body department goes, you know, with the tailgate, the glass, and just that kind of stuff, I don't know why I'm saying body, but just, you know, looks, we got that covered. But we have gotten a lot of parts for this unit. Oops. Like, this truck is just filled. This vehicle's filled with parts. We have coolant, empty oil bottles, because we did do an oil change on this motor. We did a whole motor redo. We still have to do some stuff. We did spark plugs, oil change, air filter, stuff like that. But I'll tell you what we got. I'll tell you what we got here. We got brand new, let's see, got brand new 24 feet of brake line here, copper brake line with the fittings. Now, we don't need 24 feet, and I know that because this vehicle isn't 24 feet, but not only was it on sale for a ridiculous price, I think I got it for 20 bucks. It was literally like on a clearance sale. But also we do have other vehicles here that might need them, so I figured, well, you know what, while we're getting one for the Ford, if it's the same measurements for another Ford or another vehicle we have on the property, that could be something that we could use. So we've got a whole brake assembly. Actually, we got the lines with the fittings. What do we have in here? What's in this one? Ah, okay, so this is the front suspension, pieces to it at least. We have front upper control arms, because the ones on this one are completely shot. The lower control arms on everything, like all four sides, are beautiful. The upper control arms for the rear are perfect, but the, well, not perfect, but they're good. But the front upper control arms are really bad. There's just a lot of play right around here, which is not what you want. You don't want any play when it comes to that kind of stuff. So we went and bought some of these from Detroit Axle. We got a whole braking system, including calipers, pads, rotors, drilled and slotted rotors, by the way. We got some, so that's, let's see, we got that. Yeah, so we got most of that stuff there. We got wheel bearings, sway bar links, coil pack. We got, let's see what else. Coil pack. Oh, we got a brand new Interstate battery, which I'll show you here. Kind of exciting. And all of these parts are warranted, which is kind of cool. I wanted to pay for a warranty because sometimes these parts, when you're ordering them, they can kind of come broken, bent. Sometimes shipping and handling can not be on your side. So I always try to get the warranties so that I'm guaranteed money back. And some of the stuff you don't need a warranty, you're guaranteed money back regardless, but it doesn't look brand new, but it is. We got this one last year. It's a brand new Interstate. We literally got it like shiny, nice and new, and we had it actually in this green Suburban, but then you know, we're not using this one as much, and actually this unit, we ended up getting another battery for it because the posts for this battery, they're a little too small for the connectors on that one, but they're perfectly sized for this Explorer. So we decided, you know what, we'll just get a dual post battery for the Suburban, and we'll just keep this single top post for the Explorer. So here it is, and it's I think I've only used it, we only had it in that Suburban for like a month, so it's still pretty brand new. It's just a little dirtied up because during that month, you know, you use your vehicle, but it's a good battery. We had it tested, especially from our local garage, so that is a good unit. We did a whole coolant flush on this radiator, so that's good. No leaks there. Power steering needs to be done, but you know, there's a lot of things we got to do, but we have most of the parts to be able to say we're going to start working on this thing and making videos on it hopefully next week, if not the week after. We are going to be doing some slow posting though, because this is going to take time. We're not going to be able to do one video in one day. I mean, we might be able to do that for some of the stuff, but as far as the braking system goes, getting the lines done, bled, crimped, you know, just getting it all done, that's probably going to take some time. As far as the recording and editing goes, I do think we can do the braking system in one day easily. So, because, you know, we got a flaring kit, we got everything we need, and we'll show you guys exactly how to do that, because why not? You know, you guys get to see this thing live again, become something that was forgotten, and now it's being remembered. It's being brought up to speed, if you will. But as we're going through this project, we're going to be showing you guys what to do and how to do it, because, you know, sometimes on YouTube you try to find stuff on how to do, you know, you try to find stuff and how to do it, and you find some stuff, but not all the time it's in depth. So we're going to try to do the best we can and show you guys at least what we know. If you also pay your eyes attention over here, we got brand new Cooper tires. These are Cooper AT3s, and I just am blown away. We got these for a steal. You wouldn't believe me if I told you we got them for $100. I'm not joking. This local garage, some guy just didn't want them. He ordered the wrong tire for his vehicle, couldn't send them back, didn't want them. I got them, so it was a pretty good deal. These are brand new, so it's a good deal. Definitely got lucky there, because these are $1,200, $1,300 tires all day long, especially for my tire size, and I believe I do have the smallest tire size in our fleet. But you can see here, this thing is just gone. Look at the, oh my god, it's just gone. I think it still has, maybe it's the other side that had play. Yeah, but it's just like, look at this. This is just, oh my god. And for the price it took for me to buy the upper control arms, you gotta just think, like, are you gonna be lazy with your build, or are you gonna take your time and just do it right? I'm wanting to do mine right because I don't want to be stuck on the side of the road. And you know, for the price, I got both of these wishbones. I got both of the wishbones for about $120. It was on sale. A lot of the stuff I got on a clearance sale. So you can see there, it's just, that's just not happening. And we do need new coilover shocks. We have one bleeding in the rear driver. I'm not going to do that right away because I just don't feel like doing that right away, but we will be doing that and installing those, if not this year, then next year, because I'm hoping to get this thing running, driving, and at least reliable by the end of this year. And then the next year, we're going to work on the tedious stuff, such as, you know, interior, coilover shocks, just kind of getting the fine stuff finally tuned, and maybe do some rim work too, because the caps are missing here and just small stuff like that. So all that just to say, guys, I don't mean to keep jawing at you, but I mean, we're gonna start making videos on this thing pretty soon, and you guys remember the end goal is for us to go to Mount Washington next year. And let me tell you something, it's looking like we're right on schedule. I wanted August to be the day where we get most of the parts and can start assembling, and then while we're assembling the parts, we can start getting other parts, and have it done by the end of September, maybe mid-October. I don't want to speak out loud, because when you're doing builds like this, you might hit a snag, so you never know. But I'm pretty excited, I'm pretty stoked, and I think when this thing's on the road, we'll be able to make some cool off-road content and make some cool upgrades and just show you guys what we do with the vehicles. You guys see what we do with the mowers, you guys get to see how we off-road with the mowers, but when it comes to the vehicles, you know, you don't get to see too much of that. And I'd like to bring a little bit of that to the table, because we're not just a mower channel, that's our main shtick, but we do a lot of off-roading and traveling with the vehicles, and I want to include that in the channel too, so why not? So be on the lookout for videos for this, hopefully next week, if not the week after. I don't want to put words in my mouth, because there's a lot of things that can happen between now and next week, but if things go right, if I get tools in on time, we'll be able to work on this thing and get it going. Now, with the regards of the Predator 212, I have been a little silent about it. I know you guys know that. But let me see if I can't turn a light on here. Drop my cup of coffee. The Predator 212, we've done a lot with this thing. I wanted to make videos on it, but it's really difficult to make a video on a project when you already have a video coming out for multiple videos coming out for things you've already taken. So, you know, we did rock crawling with the Husqvarna, we did all this different stuff, and we shot those things before we could work on the Predator 212. And, you know, there does come a time as a YouTuber where you gotta think to yourself, are you gonna wait on a build and wait the 2 weeks, 3 weeks for these videos to come out? Or are you gonna do the build now, try to get it done on time for a bigger video? That's what I try to do, because I don't want this to be too boring. But I'll show you what we guys did. You may have seen this on an Instagram post, which you guys should check out the Instagram, because you'll see a lot of stuff coming up on there than you will on YouTube. You'll see the updates there before you will on YouTube, I should say. But what we got here is we got a full exhaust welded up. My brother, my brother Aramis, he got this complete exhaust welded up. And let me tell you guys something. I'll see if I can't find a video and post it on YouTube Shorts or Instagram for you guys. But the sound that this thing made, it literally sounds like a Harley Davidson. It is insane. And with his pit bike exhaust, it is mean. I mean, bad to the bone, let me tell you something. So this thing, it's actually almost done. The only thing we need to do is get a throttle cable for it. That's it. Right now, if I wanted to, we could put a chair on this thing, start it, and drive it out of the shop. That's where we're at right now. Doesn't look like it, but we're trying to figure out the throttle cable situation. My brother wanted the dirt bike throttle cable kind of setup. So it's like a gas pedal, but you use a dirt bike brake handle. So we wanted to do that. This might be a clutch handle actually, but anyways, we wanted to do that, but I mean, the handle was for like $5–10, so it was cheap metal broke, so we ordered a better system, and hopefully it works. But I'll show you. There's the exhaust, nice close-up of it, all the way, it runs all the way down to here, so he'll have a nice warm foot in the winter. But what's really cool about his exhaust setup is he's got a I believe that's a 1-inch, maybe 1.5-inch exhaust coming out into a 3-inch. You can see how wide it gets there, or a 2-inch, 2.5, somewhere there. So he's got small going to large, which is really nice because that makes it so you can fit better exhausts on here. We're gonna try fooling around. We might get like a glass pack exhaust. We might look at another dirt bike exhaust. We're gonna just fool around and see what he likes best, because we do want this to have a growl to it, but we don't want it to be ear-piercingly loud, because right now it's pretty ear-piercingly loud, but it's like freedom. It's like awesome kind of loud. But we do have neighbors here, and we do not want to upsetting anybody. So we are going to be working on that. But I mean, belt system, check. We got a whole ignition system rocking and rolling. We are still using the stock ignition system, so of course it's going to be rocking and rolling. But I mean, we got the battery hooked up, we have the alternator hooked up, starters hooked up, fuel system is good, but I'm really concerned about this incline. The gas tank's all the way back here, but that fuel pump has to be able to pull it from here down like this across, and then it's going all the way up. So you're going from a level playing field straight up, and you can see how it goes straight up over the air intake and down in there and like that. This is definitely not going to stay this way. We might keep it this way for a test drive, which we're going to be doing very soon, but I'm not feeling comfortable that the motor's going to like it looking like this, and I'm not going to like it looking like this at all. But it's just for now, so don't think we're going to keep it like this. So it's just for now. But it's coming together, guys. I mean, it's pretty cool. We got a lot of things going on, and I might think maybe that's just like a cherry on the cake. I'm gonna tighten the shifter on Chuck here, and we're gonna take him out for a little off-road trail run some point this week or next week. In between the two builds, I should say. I don't want to give a specific date, but I mean, why not? I mean, the thing works just fine. It's just the shifter. When you guys know, for the 4th of July, or at least if you don't know, here's what happened. 4th of July, I was bank shifting the unit because it was kind of close quarters, and I bank shifted it too hard a gear, and I just loosened the nut. So I just have to tighten the shifter nut, call it a day. It's that simple. The belt only popped off once, and I think it's because either a stick got lodged up in the belt system, or my belt keeper kind of got a little wonky there. But we fixed the grinding noise on it, and it's it's a good unit now. So we'll probably do that in between the builds. But I don't know if this is going to come out before the Explorer video. Most likely, but most likely not. I'm not too sure. I'm kind of blind right now. But we're just waiting on parts, but yeah, so hopefully we can get the throttle cable set up, do an oil change on it after we broke it in, and get some cool stuff going, make some off-road videos. We have a lot of stuff we want to do this autumn with off-roading and the mowers, and let me tell you something, I think it's just going to be awesome to have a Predator 212 singing in these woods. It's going to be something else, I'll tell you. So watch out for videos on these guys. Watch out for the Instagram and YouTube shorts. I don't know, I might post it on both, but I'm pretty sure I have a video of this thing sounding badass when we started it with the exhaust system. I'll try to find that and post it on both platforms, but keep an eye out on all the social media, guys, because you might see some stuff coming out on the social media before you do on the YouTube, just to get people lured in, a little set the hook there. So stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much it, guys. I wanted to keep you all in the loop, just kind of show you guys what's been going on, why things have been getting just a little bit slow. But the Ford is taking up a lot of the priority right now because winter's coming up and it can come up pretty fast up here. So we just want to make sure we get that stuff dialed in and done before we do the other stuff. And I think it'll be nice to do the Predator 212 and the Ford Explorer at the same time. That way there's plenty of content coming to you guys, both funny and awesome stuff. So without further ado, I hope you all stay safe, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the Instagram and the Patreon links below. And that's pretty much it. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. This is Impossible Mowers out.